What's up guys, McLuffy here, bringing you a video regarding the state of Guilty Gear and also talking about more of my concerns about future fighting games and their servers issues. Hopefully things get resolved. I kind of want to make a video what's going on with Guilty Gear Strive. I'm pretty sure if you guys have checked out Twitter or even tried to play the game recently, it's been really hard to try to log in, especially with I know some people are having connection issues, some of the big streamers are having other concerns that or some other issues that I'm going to touch on. And I kind of want to make a video. It's a little different from the videos I make, but this is more of kind of getting my thoughts out, and I kind of want to get your guys' perspective of things. There was a recent patch that included Batman ? Into the Guilty Gear Strive, and some players had some issues regarding not being able to play the game. Some of the big streamers that were trying to stream the game had issues where they had connection. Their frames were really reduced. I think they were the FPS for the game was really slow. And some people's conclusion was that there's a hacker man going out there. So today we got the Guilty Gear official PR statement that has been missing for quite some days. They finally got back to us, and kind of want to go over it, and some people had their thoughts about it. So to start it off, it says, "To all Guilty Gear Strive players, we sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused by the ongoing issues with network mode. We have an announcement from the producer regarding the current situation and our direction going forward." And right here I have it zoomed in better so you guys can see it. And again, I'm just going to go over it. I'll put the link in the description if you guys can't really see it. So it says, "Thank you for your continued interest in Guilty Gear Strive. This is the producer of Guilty Gear Strive. First, we would like to sincerely apologize for the inconvenience caused by network issues that have been affecting the game. Our team has made it our top priority to identify the cause of the issues and will continue doing our best to resolve them. Regarding the current situation, we have currently identified the cause of a large impact on the issue with the network mode and are actively working together with related parties on improvements to address the problem. We have received many inquiries regarding certain network problems believed to be caused by a malicious hacking. However, from our current investigation, we have determined there is a high likelihood of unrelated, not human induced cause behind these problems. We are currently carefully investigating the situation." So that's where a lot of people had a problem, especially the top level players, because they were saying how are you saying that it's not caused by some person when it clearly is targeting people who are streaming the game, high level players. And one of the things that I found interesting was this is a PR statement, right? So it's going to be super vague. And it says here a high likelihood of an unrelated, not human induced. It doesn't clearly say that it's not caused by it. There's a high chance that a human is not doing this. But the thing is, a lot of people have proof that, hey, there's something going on, right? And some people were saying yeah, top level players are getting affected, but some people can't even get into lobbies. It's hard to connect with other people. They're having connection issues. But the thing is, overall, there is an issue going on, and we clearly don't have a certain answer yet. I kind of want to highlight some level players where they were saying SQ, who was a high level player, was saying if the hackerman issues are not by a human, then what do they mean? These issues absolutely target specific streamers and have been sent messages that were identified written by human. Further elaboration is needed, otherwise this post isn't very encouraging, I think. And that's a strong point to make, because top level streamers were trying to stream the game and they couldn't, because anytime they try to show Batman with a question mark, there was an issue where they just kept saying they just couldn't play the game. Now, I haven't seen anything specifically saying that there was something written by a human. So I'm quite interested, and I tried to find information regarding it, but I couldn't really find anything. So if you guys have any details about that, let me know. Kizzy Kay was even saying well, Strive hackers are back, can't even play the new character. Be careful, everyone who's trying to play today. And another thing is a lot of people are saying oh, well, it's only affecting players, whatnot. Well, the thing is you had some events like the exhibition 10v10 NA versus EU where they can't even play. They had to postpone it because saying hey, the way the state of the game is right now, we can't even be certain that we can stream this game, because who knows, maybe the hacker man is oh, well, I hate NA, so I'm gonna purposely pick on some characters or some players, right? So they had to push that back. The esports manager come out and say this is supposed to relate to the Guilty Gear Strive that went out today. In an effort to help my dev team out, I like to start collecting clips about the suggested chat explaining that is floating around. I plan to do this in an organized way and working directly with the top players and streamers experiencing this issue. So if you fall into the category, I will be reaching out to you shortly. And some of the things that he mentions is if you have a clip, just make sure it's the version 1.26. And just, if you have a long VOD, make sure you clip it and just, I think a lot of people are putting it on the thread. So if you have any like evidence that, of ongoing issues, just put it out for them. So that way the team can resolve it. That way we can get this ball rolling, because again, even though I don't play Strive as much as I used to, I like watching people play and I like watching the streams. And it just sucks that I can't even see like high level Bedman players play, because like everyone's afraid to stream, or even when they try to stream, there's always a lingering issue that, hey, the hacker man might hit me and I might not be able to have an enjoyable time. Last thing I want to highlight is like, people are saying like Sajam is not the hacker, but this is exactly what he did on the offline to people last time. Either it's that or a new unrelated problem. And I want to check this clip out where Sajam talks about how he's having issues. Like his face says it all.
Is this for real? Like, you just can't play the game? There's just like the servers are broken, and then now the hacker man exists, so the game's just in slow-mo.
Look at that.
So this is just what the hacker man does.
And it says rollback frame 0. That's the crazy part.
What's up, everybody on Twitter? So as you can see, hacker man is back in Strive. Bedman just came out.
Yeah, and he couldn't play the game, so he had to, like, I think he started streaming like RE4 or something. But it just sucks that you're trying to show the new character, everyone has their eyes on, oh shit, new patch, new thing, everyone's excited, and then when you try to go play the game, it's unplayable. One of the fortitudes of Guilty Gear Strive when the game came out, was like talking about the netcode, how it had a rollback, and everyone was excited, like, yo, they even had a beta, everyone was like, yo, it ran smoothly. This is the change of the FGC, the new face of FGC, having rollback. There's been some bumpy roads with the servers with Guilty Gear in general. And another game that people seem to have forgotten, or maybe not talk about, is King of Fighters 15. One of the big things about King of Fighters 15 is that it had a rollback. And when the game came out, for the most part, the servers were really good. And then patches started dropping, and then you couldn't be able to play King of Fighters 15 with other people. One of the issues that made me, just not play the game anymore, and not even care for it as much as I used to, was that the people I wanted to play with, I couldn't even join the lobbies. I started to get the same people, and around my rank, there's only a few people that played it, and even then I couldn't even connect to like maybe 1 or 2 matches per hour. And even if I wanted to join lobbies, they were broken. If I wanted to host a lobby, they would get kicked out. In the middle of the match, it would get kicked out, or it would stutter, or something would happen. And that's one of the things that everyone kept saying, like, hey guys, SNK, please fix your servers. And they didn't even fix anything. And they show us new characters, they show us new patches, they show us, all this stuff, and everyone keeps asking, like, that's cool, but can you guys fix the servers? Can you guys fix the online matchmaking? No? Alright, cool. And they keep dropping another thing. So that's one thing that I'm afraid that a lot of the fighting games might do. Maybe I might be wrong. Maybe, Street Fighter 6 might come out, or future fighting games like Tekken 8 might come out, and they are flawless. Like, they don't have any issues. One can dream. But for right now, when I see Guilty Gear Strive, which was like supposed to be like the strong fortitude with the rollback, having issues, and it seems like they don't really have a response to it. It's scary. It makes me worry. King of Fighters is an amazing game. I'll be honest, I really like it, but just like the online matchmaking, like that's the only way I was able to play against people. It was hard to get into it, and eventually I had to drop it because like I couldn't really play and enjoy the game. That's pretty much what I wanted to cover. It's just my thoughts about the current state of Guilty Gear, kind of talking about it. If you guys don't know about this, now you know. Do you guys think that there's a hacker man behind this? Do you guys think that people are just overreacting and the servers are fine? Or, are you worried? Are you worried about the future of fighting games having this type of issues? Let me know in the comments below. As always, guys, I appreciate the love and support, and I'll catch you guys next time. Deuces.